Reframing Mindset podcast, where I clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, welcome back to Reframe Myself podcast. Man. It's concept. It's episode we talk about not talk about actually getting a smartwatch and a airport and all this stuff. And actually last summer now, losing them and all this stuff. So I guess this will relate to the fourth year of ownership or stuff like that. We talk about so boom, individuality and stuff. So just get the idea and all these stuff. Like come and naturalize citizen of the of your country, of my country, and all this stuff. And all this stuff. I actually have a real name for, so obviously that I actually have a name, bro. I have many names, bro. So we have a name and an ID, bro. That's actually really funny. So what happened now is that with the um with this having a name, bro. We do some what was the episode about? Episode about something. Oh yeah, so the smartwatch and stuff like that. They're telling you if you actually listen to the episodes, they're listening to me, they're battling the weather and all these stuff. In the night time and all these stuff. The night time and all these stuff. I'm telling you, but oh my god, the rain days, bro. Those were the days. Hating the rain, hating the thunder and all these stuff. And what happens that down boom bang quick, you actually work and get a watch, bro. Get the smart watch. What happens now is that now you basically just use the watch and you just basically not have those days that I was telling you about. You always know when the rain is coming down and you know when that is that and all these stuff. But the thing is that you can't try to use that. What happens now in this year? So what happens the significance of the 40 year phone ownership and stuff like that is that compound interest. You know, it's for me. You were experiencing all those struggles, but you're always working and compounding those work and all this. So what happens that you always get a watching and stuff like that. What happens that and naturally you're out there just naturally progressing. You're just naturally progressing. And it's like, what do I all those struggles. So boom, I actually recently successfully carried home the office chair and successfully carried home the some some basic groceries that I actually have at home at, to my home. Via very efficient, very efficient. Like I didn't drive them on one of these, so, but I actually did that. I actually did and I was making the various purchases and stuff like that and all these stuff. And what happens that all those things that I have to do, I have to be out there so worrying about. I have to be mindful of the weather and be like, oh my god, using the rain to out there so predict when I'm gonna record, not recording in the night time and all these stuff. All these things, I tell you, like various shift for months, they say me record, it working night shift and all these stuff, night shift and all these things. Yeah, they're telling you all these stuff, bro. Having all these experiences and all these things and all this fearful stuff. What happens now, bro? Yeah, you have and that's the thing about it. But they get the watch and you use it and you'll be like, oh my god. I can tell today with so much accuracy that boom is gonna rain. It's gonna rain. So boom out is gonna rain, you always carry your umbrella and all this stuff real quick. Carry your umbrella and all this stuff. That basically what happens that you moving towards the work just having the watch and using it effectively, you actually just coming out and just you naturally prepare for the work, going to the work better. And what happens is that your home is naturally secured for the your home is naturally secured for the type of weather is you're facing. So your first few years without it, you're there so struggling and actually just trying to focus and maintain the home. Struggling focusing on water and stuff like that. But with the work, you're at work and getting paid and stuff like that. Learning about what you're supposed to be getting and all this stuff. You will naturally out there so moving out of the poverty. You're just naturally out there, so, moving out of poverty. You just naturally out there so doing it. And what happens is that you just naturally um all the poor struggles, bro. Like coming in fourth story and fourth story house, all these like you legit become that. Like you know it's a you legit become there's a reference in some songs, bro. Looking at the clock and referencing some songs, bro. With my recording phone and all these stuff. Only thing I do here is recording a song, bro. Yeah, yeah. Only thing I don't have is a recording name. I become a DJ. Or this will become living what you always rapping, bro. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, that basically when I actually get to watch and stuff like that. All the struggles about this, so going and seeing the weather and all this. Well, so basically, just stop you those struggles out there so gone. I can actually use that and just tell the weather and be like, oh my god, it's gonna rain for today, the whole of this week. Let me out there just carry my umbrella and my raincoat the whole of this week. And it's like, oh my god, you're out there so traveling like more effectively. After traveling more effective, and it's like, oh my god, that thing I have to watch. Yeah, I'm out there hearing the thunder and all these stuff. If I using the watch and be like, oh my god, it's gonna rain today, bro. It's gonna rain today. So yeah, the episode about me hating the thunder, bro. You're gonna be like, you're gonna watch and be like, oh my god, bro, for like a couple months. Yeah, no, the sophisticated thing about having the watch and stuff like that. You can be like, oh my god. I get in the car and be like, oh my god, let me just it's gonna rain for a couple days here. Let me just move to this location, bro. Let me just move to this location and chill out. And I don't have to worry about the thunder and all these stuff. Rather than all these stuff or the rain and all these. Let me just move to this location for this couple of days. So that's the thing about actually getting the watch. You actually just going about and the weather issues that you have, you can actually just pre-plan it. You out there. So with all the knowledge that you gain, you actually just use the watch to actually tell you that okay, yeah, let me just go real quick. Let me just move out of the way real quick and just do this stuff real quick. And everything just becomes convenient. Everything becomes convenient. You can just move to a different location real quick and it's like okay, yeah, I know how these stuff. So that's the basic thing about the watch. You just move there and it's like oh, all those issues that you hear about me back in the days, the watch just come in and just give you a basic stuff. Give you a basic thing for a couple seconds. That's basically for the time. Like all those experiences. The watch just like yeah, just boom. The weather is coming and all these stuff. All these stuff I was watching on TV and stuff like watch it like oh but the thing about it is that I'm actually wearing the watch, and the watch is out there affecting me as well, like legit. I call me brown and stuff like that. So I don't can't tell, bro. Can't tell. I've been wearing I, I've been wearing watch. I've been wearing watch for so long, bro. I wear different kind of watch, bro. Like I've actually go out and learn how these watch things work. Like wearing the watch those have certain leather and all these stuff. All these stuff I have to come consider knowing that back in the days, I think back in the days I used to really care about this stuff. Now you're adult and you have to actually always care about all these stuff. You have to care about eating right so you can eat so you can eat things correctly and all these stuff. All these things. But the episode is actually say, I don't have the watch. I have the watch where you can find the earpod and all this. So these are first world problems. What happens is that those using those two stuff compare with the episodes that the audience um listening to it, it's like yo, it was all those issues that the audience was facing. It stuff like writing groceries out, just writing groceries and people. The watch basically just made all those episodes like most of those episodes irrelevant. Yeah, free. Like legit, the watch after I just come in and would make 10 minutes of those episodes irrelevant. Yeah, it's like okay, but like oh, and the watch and be like okay, I'm gonna go to the store, boom, bang, quick, and be like oh my god, it's so convenient. That's the thing about the watch, bro. You actually just do that, and those the watch will culminate all the years of what I was doing after getting that piece of paper, bro. Trying to get this piece of paper, as me, as we tell you that okay, as me, the watch will actually give you that. But that's the thing about using the watch. You'll be like, okay, yeah, it actually very convenient. But the thing about it is that then you have someone like me, that basically like lose the watch or lose the earpods, bro. Just to come in and lose the watch or lose the earpods and stuff like that. Thing about we're coming and be like, okay, if I actually get accepted to the university at Western doing the MSc stuff like that, and the first day they're telling me, just like when I was doing the chemistry and 10th grade, everything you know about atoms, bro, throw away that, bro. We ain't throwing no circles anymore, bro, and all these stuff. Then we actually go to university and do like everything you know about atoms back in the sixth form days, bro. We're gonna throw away that, bro, and learn about F and when they go to the university days, when we go to the MSc days, bro. I say, what happens each days, bro, each of those days, I was always going and seeing a futuristic lifestyle. Someone that was out there so living in the future. So was out there so living in the future. And every day in a month, when I catch up, when I catch up, they're gonna tell me that when I actually reach there, they're gonna tell me that everything that I actually work towards getting, bro, they're gonna tell me that everything that all these stuff about this recording, bro. Recording, taking my time to record and all this stuff to make legit. They're gonna tell me all of that is actually garbage on the first day, bro. And I tell me like, bro, let's get this, bro. And I tell me like, bro, let's get it. One day gonna be rationalizing it. They're gonna give me all this rationalizing of myself all the time. And they're like, bro, let's get that. And it's like, yeah, bro, it's gonna take me years, bro. It's gonna take me everything to say, bro. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna take me everything to say, yeah. Let's get the iPhone brand. Like, oh wow. But that's basically it for this episode. Like, yo, but we have to actually record it. We have to actually record it to say, yeah, yeah. These were the struggles that we actually go through just to rationalize the fact that yeah, we actually have to get the iPhone. We actually have to get the smartwatch and all this stuff. I actually get it now. What will happen is that it would validate all our years of study. You know, all those smart products, bro. All those smart products that we see on it on will validate our years of study. So that when we actually go to the first day of actually studying our MSc, bro, it actually validate what you were actually saying before. And it will answer the reason why you were struggling all those years. All those years. We can actually validate why. Be like, oh my god, bro, just get the iPhone, bro. Yeah, yeah. So that's basically our sales. That's basically years of sales. Years are required to say, yeah, let's get the iPhone. Let's get the iPhone, bro. I mean, actually get the iPhone, but we can't even get it yet. I have to actually go out and I hate it. No, free like legit, bro. But this episode is actually for the watch users. The watch users, bro. The first thing is that the thing about it is that we have the experienced people that was wearing a watch before. They were actually wearing a watch before. They actually know how to wear watches, bro. The smartwatch is just a fancier way of doing this stuff, doing the same stuff, bro. Doing the same stuff. It tells you time and actually just like a smartphone, it tells time and all these stuff. So all these stuff I'm always working on the podcast, bro. The watch could actually tell you these stuff real quick. The watch, it's just that we have to actually learn how to use a watch. Like legit, I put on the watch and I have to actually know. Do I keep on the watch for the whole day and all these stuff? Like legit, like, these are the questions I would actually ask us. Uh-huh. So that's basically it for the watch. Where we like, okay, actually, it's so futuristic. Anything about it, we talk about careers as a luxury. I talk about that episode, bro. You ever think about it? We actually answer these questions, bro. We don't even worry about it again. We don't even worry about it again. We just naturally walking around with the watch, and you don't even hear me talking about the other issues again. You don't hear me talking about groceries, bro. You'll be like, oh my god, bring up my grocery list, bro. Bring up my grocery list. That's basically what the watch is doing, bro. All those years that I'm on this, I'm telling you, bro. All I'm gonna say to the watch is bring up my grocery list, bro. That's basically what I'm gonna be saying. That's legit. And he's gonna tell me, just bring up my grocery list, bro. And he's gonna say, okay, bringing up your grocery list. And I'm going to actually just buy this stuff. And it's like, oh my god, that's legit. I ain't gonna, and what happens that career is a luxury. These are stuff now. I'm gonna do it once, and then all of a sudden you're gonna see me just going home and driving home with my groceries, bro. And you're gonna be like, oh my god. Then you're gonna say it's like, yo, this it's gonna be sad, and it's gonna be not sad. It's not gonna be sad. It's gonna validate these episodes for you, bro. That was me back in the days. Back in the days, bro. It's gonna be me back in the days, bro. That should have just said, bro. Let's get the iPhone. Let's get the iPhone. Let's get the iPhone and all these stuff. That's basically what this. You're not gonna listen to all these stuff and tell like, bro, just get the iPhone, and it's like, yeah, that's basically what you're gonna actually see, bro. It's gonna take us years to actually come in, and then gonna hear me like, bro. They ain't gonna you ain't even gonna hear about the podcast anymore. You ain't even gonna hear about the podcast anymore. You're just gonna hear me, see me out there so with my what and just see me listen to music, bro. That's literally gonna be. That's basically the podcast. I'm like, okay. That's basically gonna be it, bro. That's basically gonna be it, bro. I'll be like, yo, but actually using the watch. Uh, so using the watch basically, and the reason what and so what happens that all those episodes I was recording before the watch actually validates all those episodes because at this point I was actually forgetting all these stuff and all these stuff. So I was always recording some episodes like fast time and all these things. So the watch now does basically solve the problem. Like it just you're legit just out there so having this stuff on the watch and it's like oh wow. Yeah, it's gonna bring you into the future. Like yo, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be out there so moving at 10 times speed, bro. You're gonna see me out there so moving at 10 times speed, bro. And it's like, oh my god, bro. See me out there so moving at 10 times speed. I'm like, oh my god, how the hell are you moving so quickly, bro? Why does it move so quick? Cause the watch is telling me, bro, they're so dodging like the Matrix, bro. And tell me like, oh, dodge the bullets, bro. Oh my god. Oh, dodging the bullets, bro. It's like, oh. Yeah, yeah. That's basically the podcast. gonna be out there. So just when me just go in and just find the watch and just embrace the future as they say. So it's just us moving out from the poor days, moving out from the poor days and it's like yeah. And the reason why I say this because yeah, you're gonna hear me say something like after this, you hear me listening to actually fuck let's actually go and buy some book. You're gonna hear me just start read some of the book and you're gonna hear me just say, you know what, bro? After reading a couple of these books, you're gonna hear me say something like yeah, just get the audio book, bro. Just download the audio book. You're gonna hear me say that, bro. You're gonna hear me say just get the audio book, bro. But I actually bought the books. You're gonna hear me just say get the audio book. We actually have to go through the process of not having those stuff. And yeah, no. What happens that no, it's not that. What happens is that I'm actually getting outdated in the sense that you're gonna you hear me say these stuff, bro. We have to actually reinforce these stuff to actually realize why the hell we all this. When we actually go to the audiobook, you're gonna hear me coming on and be like, yeah, this is the reason why we actually go to the audiobook. I actually read the book and all this stuff. Then you're gonna be like, into the audiobook, just watch the movie, bro. Yeah. That's basically it. That's basically gonna be us, bro. Well, that's the thing. The watch is gonna be the new thing, bro. The watch is the thing. So learn how to wear a watch. Get an earpod, bro. Yeah, bro. It's not using the earphone anymore. We're just trying to get the earpods, bro. But the watch actually feels away on my hand, bro. It was actually affecting my hand. Like I don't know, bro. The watch was actually affecting my hand, bro. But the watch is the most. The watch actually was solving. The watch was solving all the problems that you hear me speaking about back in those days of going out writing task on piece of paper, all these stuff and all these things. You're gonna hear me just saying like a watch and you're like, oh my god, bro. Mhm. Watch is legit gonna solve all those problems for you. Like legit. So that's basically it for this episode. Thank you for listening and look, look forward for the next episode. Mhm. Yeah.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.